Hey, my name is Jordy and I am a drummer, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to prepare for any gig in a way that is easy and works every time. Let's talk about it. So when I started drumming about 10 years ago professionally, something that really bothered me and frustrated me was, oh my gosh, I've got this big gig coming up. How do I get ready for it? Like, I don't want to suck. It's super stressful. And over time, I realized that there is a repeatable process that you can use that works every time and makes it a lot easier and less stressful. Number one, try to be bad, then try to be good. Basically, be bad and then try to be less bad the next time you go around. So many people get caught up when they start practicing for a gig. They play the first thing and they mess it up, and it goes like this. They can't ever get anywhere because they keep stopping because they mess up. My advice is, don't worry about that. Get through all of the music you're trying to prepare really badly. Just put it on a recording. Nowadays, there's recordings of everything, so just find it and put it on some headphones and start playing along to the recording. Miss half the notes, miss 80% of the notes. Just get through the whole song and then reassess. The biggest mistake is trying to obsess over the first two measures or something, and 2 hours later, all you can do is play the first verse of a song that you're trying to learn. I promise someone would rather you miss a fill but know the whole song than play the first two measures perfectly but not have any clue what the rest of the song is. Try to be bad when you practice and then just work on being less bad every time. The second step is what I call learning in layers. So let's say I'm trying to learn a song, okay? And there's an intro, there's a certain type of groove in there, and there are specific fills at different spots in the song that I need to figure out. The first thing that I do is not try to start with the first note and learn that. Start with the second note and learn that. It's not what I do. I figure out, okay, what's the basic groove? Let's say the groove is something like this. If that's the case, I just make sure I know that groove, because let me tell you something. In the real world of freelance drumming, it is not about perfection. Let me repeat that. Not about perfection. A lot of times you just need to be good enough to get through the gig well enough. And I promise you, the person hiring you would much rather you be able to decently play 10 songs that they're playing for some show than perfectly play 2 songs but not really know the other 8 songs. First, you just need to be good enough and then strive for better than that, okay? Just some practical advice. The second layer I put on top of that is, okay, are there any specific major fills? Like I'm talking, Phil Collins, fills that I need to know for the song. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't, depends on the song. But I would just look and listen to the song. Is there anything that's iconic that you need to have in place? Otherwise, the entire song doesn't make sense. And the third layer is, okay, what are the different sections of this song? What are the transitions? Is there a weird intro that happens? Is there a weird outro that happens? Is that one spot in the bridge kind of weird where they throw in an extra measure? I don't know. But then I look for specifically, okay, what makes this song unique? Where do I deviate from that main groove? And let me make sure I know in my head where those spots are in the music. The cool thing about this is that you get faster at this process the more you do it. Now, if I get booked to go drum at a church, I can listen to a song 1 time, maybe 2 times, and I've pretty much got it because I don't think about every single note. I think, okay, is this basic type of groove? Okay, here's the structure of the song. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Great, I got that. Oh, and there's that one fill that I need to do. What is it? Okay, cool, I got it. You get way faster just thinking about it in terms of layers. And it's a good risk management play because if you're running late or you procrastinated or you got a last minute gig that got booked for tonight or something, it's a way to think about learning music that's not, oh, I need to learn every note perfectly. If you have no time to prepare, well, you've got to figure something out. In that case, you need to think about that first layer. All right, what's the basic groove for all of these songs? Let me at least know and be able to play those and then try to get more specific from there. It's like going from general to specific. That's how you should think about it. And finally, little bonus tip, if you can do this, it is like the secret weapon for preparing for gigs and learning how to do better for next time. If you can record yourself, it is like learning and preparing on steroids. I don't care if you use your phone and just go to voice memos and record yourself that way. It'll sound all distorted, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Or you can use like a nice like Zoom recorder or something. It doesn't matter. Recording yourself is a huge game changer, and I highly recommend it. It's a little painful at first, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't like the way I sound, but you get over that after a while. And then the good thing about that is you have a good ear. You'll immediately be able to tell what you need to focus on if you're recording yourself. Huge game changer. So those are 3 things you need to keep in mind when you're preparing for a gig. If you can do those things, you can prepare for any gig on the planet, I promise you, and it's a lot easier to do it that way. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed this and found this helpful, I really appreciate it. Check out the other videos on this channel. I'm making this whole channel basically as a letter to myself that I wish I would have come across 10 years ago, just starting out in my drumming career. So check it out. I hope you find these videos useful, and I'll see you next time.